Thank you for joining me today for this morning yoga flow. You can meet me at the top of your mat standing, and we'll just take a moment to ground, bringing our hands to heart center, gently closing the eyes. Maybe taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice. And when you're ready, take a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale, side out. One more big breath in. And let it all go. Option to keep the eyes closed or open as you inhale, send the prayer overhead. And exhale, slowly fold over. Let the body be heavy. And from here, grab opposite elbows. For a ragdoll, maybe sway side to side. And release the elbows down. As you inhale, come up, halfway lift, nice long spine, gazes down at the floor. Hands can come up the shins. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself all the way back up to stand. Bring the hands back to heart center and preparing for our first sun salutation. As you inhale, both hands come overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place both hands down onto the mat. Step it back into a plank. Option to lower down the knees. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe take a moment to pedal out the feet here. Coming back to stillness. Slowly walk the feet back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to mountain. Prayer comes overhead. Exhale, prayer comes to heart center. And one more just like that. Inhale, prayerless. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place both hands down. Step it back to your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. And bring your chest in towards your thighs. Really grounding those hands into the earth. And slowly walk both feet up, back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to mountain prayer overhead. And exhale, prayer comes to heart center. Beautiful. And stepping the left foot back, I'm going to switch directions for you guys. We're going to come into our warrior two. Gaze comes over that middle finger, the front middle finger. Deep bend into the front knee. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Breathing here. Flipping the front palm, sending it overhead, a reverse warrior. Keeping that deep bend into the front knee. And on your next inhale, come back up to your warrior two. Bring the right arm to rest on the right thigh. Left arm comes overhead. Extended side angle. Really extending here. Reaching those fingertips. Slowly coming back up to your warrior two. Straightening out the front knee and rotating the front foot so you're facing your mat long ways. Open up the body for a nice star pose. Staying with your breath. And then from here, grab the right wrist with your left hand and lean over to the left, opening up that right side body. Slowly making your way back to your star. And this time grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, leaning over to the right to open the left side body. And make your way back to your star. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, folding over. Maybe reaching those hands back behind you. And then just walking the hands back up to the front. Left hand will stay grounded into the earth. Right hand will come up for a twist. Bring your gaze up to your hand. And on your next exhale, bring the right hand back down. Send the left arm up into the air. And gaze follows. actively pushing the ground away. And slowly bringing that left hand back down, bringing the hands to the hips, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself back up to stand. Head is the last thing to come up. And rotate that front foot again, coming back into your warrior two. And then cartwheeling the hands down to frame the front foot, find your downward facing dog. From here, as you inhale, send the left leg up into the air. Exhale, step it through in between both hands. And come up for that warrior two over on the opposite side. Gaze is over that front middle finger. Both arms nice and strong, reaching in opposite directions. Generous bend into that front knee. Being mindful of that back foot, that it's parallel with the back of the mat. And flipping that front palm, sending it overhead for a reverse warrior. Back hand can rest on the leg, but nice and lightly. And make sure you're opening up to the sky. And on your next inhale, come back up to that warrior two. Bring the left forearm to rest on the left thigh. Right arm comes overhead. Extended side body, reaching those fingertips. Rotating that heart open. Slowly make your way back up to your warrior two. Straighten out that front knee and come back into that star. Rotating that foot to face your mat long ways. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, this time slowly fold over. And just let the body be heavy here for a moment. And placing the hands back onto the mat, grounding. And then this time we're going to slowly lean into the right leg, slowly bending the knee, coming into a side lunge. Now only go as deep as it feels comfortable for your body. So if this is all for today, that's totally fine. But if you want to go a little deeper, you can rotate that left foot so the toes are pointing up to the sky. And maybe you play a little bit with balance, bringing your hands to heart center. And we'll take a little twist here, placing that right hand down on the ground, left arm comes up towards the sky. Gaze comes up to the fingertips. Beautiful. Slowly lower that left hand back down. And then we'll slowly shift the weight over into the left knee this time. Finding your comfortable edge. Staying there. Option to play with the balance if you did on the other side. Releasing the hands from the earth. Nice long spine here. And we'll come in for that twist, placing the left hand down onto the earth this time. Right arm comes up. Slowly releasing the hand back down. Coming into your wide-legged standing forward fold. Bringing the hands to the hips, slowly one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself back up to stand. Then rotate that left front foot back to face the front of the mat. Come back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot and step it back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out the feet and really notice the difference in your body. Finding stillness if you're pedaling the feet. Still bringing that chest into the thighs, grounding those hands, staying in that down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more just like that. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Last one, big breath in. And exhale everything out. And shift your weight forward to plank. Hold it here for a moment, staying with your breath. Actively pushing the ground away, still grounding through all fingertips. And slowly lower yourself down all the way to the mat. Maybe make a pillow with your hands. Take a moment to rest here. Notice your breath. Notice its rhythm. And from here, slowly make your way onto your back. And we'll prepare for fish pose. So keeping the forearms onto the mat, like so. Shoulders and elbows are aligned. Legs are nice and long. And just open the heart, send the head back a bit. slowly begin to lower yourself all the way down. Lying flat, and then place both feet flat onto the earth. Maybe give yourself a hug actually really quickly, taking the knees in, maybe swaying side to side, maybe bringing the head to meet the knees just to counter out that little back bend. And then when you're ready, you can place the feet flat onto the mat. Preparing for a bridge pose, hands can be down at your sides. As you inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more just like that, but we're going to hold it this time. Inhale, lift. Breathing here. Really engaging those glutes. Pressing those feet deeply into the mat. And on your next exhale, slowly lower back down onto the earth. Maybe windshield wiper back and forth. Gentle, subtle movements. And then bringing both feet back to stillness, we're going to extend the left leg long. And we're going to bring the right leg over for a twist. Arms can stay at a T or a cactus. And gaze can be up at the sky or over at the opposite shoulder. You can stay here. Option to bend that left knee and reach with the right hand to grab the foot, giving a gentle stretch. And trying to keep those shoulder blades against the mat. Slowly releasing the left foot if you haven't. Making your way back to neutral. And then taking the time to switch sides. Right leg extends long this time. Left leg comes over for a twist. Same option for the arms and the gaze. And just take a moment here in the normal twist. And then if you did on the other side, you can bend that right leg and reach that left arm down to grab the foot. Keeping the shoulder blades grounded into the earth. And slowly release that right foot if you have it. And unwind from your twist. And take a moment to hug in both knees, sway side to side. Maybe you grab the soles of the feet and take a little bit of a happy baby. And if there's any final movements that call to you before we close out today's practice, you can take the time to do that now. And whenever you're ready, you can extend the body long. Maybe give yourself a nice full body stretch, reaching through the fingertips and the toes. And then whenever you're ready, completely relax, resting both arms down at your sides, palms facing up. And just allow yourself to feel all the benefits of today's practice. And you can stay here as long as you need. All love.